Up, guys? James Carter TV. It's time for my NFL Week 17 predictions. This is the finale for the regular season for the NFL. For me, for the regular season of the NFL, my picks. This is it. I mean, it all culminates right here. So let's make sure we do a good job. Let's make sure we get these picks right. We make sure we do our job. We give you the right picks. So why don't we get started, shall we? Let's start off with a gimme game, because this game to me really is a gimme. It's Cleveland Browns at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Last time the Steelers faced the Browns, the Steelers beat them 27-11. That was in Cleveland. What are the Steelers going to do in Pittsburgh? I don't know, but it's not going to be pretty. I'm rolling with the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this one at home. We have the Washington Redskins at the New York Giants. Obviously, it's the Giants. I mean, the Giants are at least playing well. They're finding ways to get wins. They beat Detroit in Detroit last week. Their Tom Coughlin starting to show well. You should keep me, and I think they will keep him if he doesn't decide to retire. I think he'll stay, though, for like one more, maybe 2 years max. But, you know, I think the Giants win this one, you know, just in case Tom Coughlin does retire. Right, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm rolling with the Baltimore Ravens to win in Cincinnati because every time Andy Dalton faces the Bengals, bad things happen, okay? Even the last game. You know, he had a last-minute touchdown that held his stats, but take away that last-minute Hail Mary touchdown, he did not play well at all, I understand it was in Baltimore, and I understand that the Bengals are 7-0 in Cincinnati. They've been playing great in Cincinnati. They beat Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. They beat New England Patriots with Tom Brady, obviously. But you know what? I don't care because you know, they're 7-0 at home. They're gonna be 7-1. I'm rolling with the Baltimore Ravens because I just feel when the chips are down, it's time to make the playoffs. John Harbaugh will prepare his team to make the playoffs and win this game. We have the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans. Now the Tennessee Titans are still gonna find a way to lose this game because I'm telling you, this is Ryan Fitzpatrick. This is where he's gonna show why he is not a competent starting quarterback. Starting as a backup, yeah. As a starting quarterback, absolutely not, because he won't be able to do anything against the Texans defense. And I understand the Texans defense is decimated by injury. I mean, Jonathan Joseph is out of there, a whole bunch of other people are out there. Brian Cushing, I don't care, because he's still going to find a way to make sure that the Titans lose this one and help their draft position, which is fine with me, because I just care about our draft position at this point. I'm rolling with the Houston Texans to beat the Tennessee Titans, my team. We have the Jacksonville Jaguars on the road facing the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have been playing a lot better, which is good, because guess what? This is when you need to be playing better because the playoffs are right around the corner. So you need to be playing well right now. I think the Colts are playing well. I think they win this one against Jacksonville. I think Andrew Luck plays well, but I do think it's going to be a little closer than what people expect. I think the Colts win by about a touchdown, but this Jaguars defense can keep games close now that Gus Bradley, you know, continues to coach them up and make them, you know, a formidable defense for the most part. I think the Colts win at home, though. We have the New York Jets at the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with the road team. I'm going with the underdog. I'm going with the New York Jets. I think Rex Ryan, this is his last stand. For those of you history majors, you know, Robert E. Lee's last lunge at Gettysburg is very similar, okay? We already know he's done, he's finished, but I think Rex Ryan's going to win this one and, you know, show other teams that, hey, I'm still a good head coach. I just knocked the Miami Dolphins out of the playoffs by winning this game. I'm rolling with the New York Jets because, I mean, the Dolphins can't protect Tannehill, and this Jets defensive line knows how to get after quarterbacks and know how to get after running backs, and the Dolphins have a non-existent running game. You can't win games if you can't run the ball. I'm sorry. You need to be able to run the ball at least a little bit. The Dolphins cannot run the ball. You're not going to win. All right, we have the Detroit Lions at the Minnesota Vikings. I'm rolling with the Detroit Lions. The Minnesota Vikings are favored to win this game by Vegas. Vegas loves the Minnesota Vikings. I believe the Vikings are favored by 3. I mean, it was 3.5 when the league started, which is just ridiculous to me. Take Detroit, because at the end of the day, Detroit talent-wise is up here, Minnesota's down here, coaching-wise they're both down here. So it's really not going to make a difference. I think the Lions are going to win just based on the talent, just because Matthew Stafford can still throw the ball all over Minnesota. Because Leslie Frazier's not a good head coach anyway, neither is Jim Schwartz. So coaching, it doesn't matter. They're both down here. Talent-wise, Lions are up here, Vikings are down here, especially if Adrian Peterson does not play, but Calvin Johnson may not play either, so we'll watch that situation because they're both MVP for their teams. I mean, Calvin Johnson is not playing. Oof. Adrian Peterson is not playing. Oof. I mean, those are huge blows to each team, but I'm rolling with the Detroit Lions to win. We have the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. I'm rolling with the Carolina Panthers to win on the road, just based on the fact that the Falcons are terrible against the run. They cannot stop the run, and they cannot run the ball. While on the flip side, the Panthers are great at running the ball, and they're great at stopping the run. Terrible mismatch. I'm rolling with the Carolina Panthers to win in a blowout. We have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers visiting the New Orleans Saints. If the Saints lose this one, wow. I mean, they're really stumbling into the playoffs, or they may not even make the playoffs at all if they lose this one. But I think they win it. I think Drew Brees, Sean Payton, they come together, they win this one. They're at home. The fans are going to be loud and proud because they know they have to win this game to make the playoffs. They get it done. They win this game. That's all she wrote. All right, we have the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. That's right. Now, this game, I think it's going to be a little closer than what people expect because this Bills defense knows how to get after quarterbacks. These Bills cornerbacks are very, very talented, very young, but very talented. I think they're going to give the Patriots offense some troubles, but ultimately, obviously, the New England Patriots are going to win this game. I mean, it's pretty obvious, it's pretty simple. A simple equation. They need to win this game to hold on to the bye week. Their first round bye. If they lose this one, they're in big trouble. Because Cincinnati, if they win, then boom, it goes away. If Indianapolis wins, boom, it goes away. But I think the Patriots win this one and hold on to that bye week, which they desperately need. All right, next game we have the St. Louis Rams at the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle Seahawks finally lost at home last week. I don't see a part dose to that. I see the Seahawks winning at home. This is a team we were talking about, are they ever going to lose a home game? Now, are they going to lose 2 in a row? I don't think so. I'm rolling with Seattle to win when they have to, but it will not be as a blowout. I think the Rams keep it close. That's what Jeff Fisher loves to do. He loves to keep the game close. The Seahawks are going to be the Rams are going to be running the football, trying to control time of possession, so the Seahawks won't be putting up too many points. I say it's going to be about 24-14. So Vegas has about 10.5. Seattle, I will take the Rams on that one. Just saying. All right, we have the Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. Word just came out that Aaron Rodgers will play this game, and that's all I need to hear for me to pick the Green Bay Packers. That combined with the fact that the Bears cannot stop the run, and Eddie Lacy's playing great. I think this is the game. Sorry, Keenan Allen. I was saying a week ago that Keenan Allen was the offensive rookie of the year, but after this game, no, because Eddie Lacy, not Aaron Rodgers, Eddie Lacy is going to be the MVP of this game. I see him running all over this Bears defense, getting all kinds of first downs, all kinds of touchdowns, and propelling him to that offensive rookie of the year. Better luck next time. Oh, wait, there is no next time, Keenan Allen. All right, we have the San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals to win at home. This is an upset, sort of, kind of. Not for me, because guess what? The Cardinals, they're fighting for a playoff berth. I don't think they're going to get in. I think they're going to win this game, but they won't get in because the Saints are going to win. But I think they finish the year on a strong point, on a strong note. They win against San Francisco. They do great things. They stop the run. And guess what San Francisco likes to do? They like to run the football. Colin Kaepernick, when he's under pressure, yeah, he can run away from it. But Russell Wilson, we thought the same thing, and Russell Wilson couldn't do it against Arizona in Seattle. So, in Arizona, the fans are going to be loud and proud. I think they get the upset over San Francisco. Next game, we have a blowout. We have the Denver Broncos at the Oakland Raiders. This is a blowout. This is where Peyton Manning breaks Drew Brees' record because the Broncos do have to try, because if they lose this game and the Patriots win, then the Patriots have the #1 seed. And we all believe probably that's going to be the AFC's championship. I'm not sold because I see the Patriots losing in the second round, but we'll worry about that later. For now, I see the Broncos blowing them out. That's what I see. Next game, we have the Kansas City Chiefs at the San Diego Chargers. I'm rolling with the San Diego Chargers to win at home because the Kansas City Chiefs and Andy Reid, because the Kansas City Chiefs will mix and match their players. Now, no one knows what that means, but I assume that it means that he's benching the starters. That's what I assume. That's what I think, because he understands that Jamal Charles is the only chance they have of making the Super Bowl. And they need to keep him healthy because he already has a torn ACL on his resume, You never know. It gets tackled one way or another. Boom, there it goes. So, you know, they're going to rest their starters. That's going to allow the Chargers to contend for a playoff berth. But I think by the time this game starts, they already know they didn't make it, but they will still try to win this game. They will still win this game. We have the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys to finish off the regular season of the NFL 2013. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles. I just don't like the fact that Tony Romo will not play. That is not good at all. Because guess what? I mean, yeah, Tony Romo choked. Yeah. But Kyle Orton won't have the opportunity to choke because the Cowboys won't be in the range of the Philadelphia Eagles. I see a blowout. Not really a blowout, but I see the Eagles winning by about 14, which is a pretty close to a blowout as far as I'm concerned. Because I see the Cowboys, you know, getting a late touchdown, you know, something ridiculous like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles to win on the road in Dallas, make the playoffs, get the 3rd seed, and maybe make a little noise in the playoffs, but we will worry about that later next week for my wild card predictions. So I will be back on Sunday to do my game recaps. Obviously, the Eagles-Cowboys is a big one. Expect me to be here for that. NFC North Championship, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, I'll be here for that one. And probably Ravens-Bengals or something else along those lines. And I can't wait to see what happens Saturday. I may be here for a Weidman and Silva recap. We'll see what happens there. But, you know, I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, guys, James Carter TV. What a great season picking games. Not really, but, you know, whatever. I'll be back next year. I'll be back next week to the playoffs. You know, you already know how it goes. So comment down below in the comments what you think, what you believe, who you think's going to win this week, who you think's going to lose this week. I want to know what you have to say. I want to compare your thoughts with mine, so let's make it happen. James Carter TV. I'm out. Peace. Okay, can this video end? There it is. Or not. What's going on?